Hello, and welcome again to Dave Outdoors. I am your illustrious bearded host, Dave. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about a bass boat that I purchased for $650 off of Craigslist and converted into the world's most awesome duck boat. That is a self-proclaimed title. But I think it's pretty awesome. It serves its purpose well for me, and I worked pretty hard on it. Tracked a lot of my progress on Instagram, so if it's choppy and annoying, I apologize. The video is kind of lengthy for my taste, but here it is. I spent this wonderful warm evening of mine fucking stripping out what's left on my boat. My new boat. I went ahead and I took the motor off of it. I got it hung up in my backyard on stand. I've worked my butt off on this thing this evening. This is the probably last not rainy day we're gonna have for a while. 35 horsepower Johnson. Gotta pick up the remote controls and put them on here. And I'm gonna keep posting stuff about my boat project because I don't know, I want to track my progress. Alright, later. Alright guys, technically day 5, but I didn't really do too much yesterday. Got kind of lazy, and my mother-in-law had ribs at her house that needed to be eaten, so I had to go take care of that. Well, guess technically day 5. Still working on getting this stupid crap off here. Dude, let me tell you what a pain in the ass it is to get these vinyl stickers off. Like, this has probably been the hardest thing that I've ever had to do to a boat. I, like, completely redid this other boat that I have, and it was no problem. Other than that, I mean, I'm moving along pretty good. I think I'm going to be able to get it washed down and get some primer on today, hopefully. So, stay tuned for that. Alright, here we are. This is still day 5. I, got all of these stickers, emblems, whatever you want to call them, all the BS off of here. Still got the, you can kind of see where it said Landu there. Found a spot right here in the hull for the live well. There's a nice crack. Somebody filled that over with tar. That was fucking fun to clean off. I don't know if you guys can see it. There we go. Pain in the ass getting that off there. Got this scrubbed up. Took the transom piece off of there. Just hit that with a wire wheel. Got the stickers off of this side. Now I'm going to wash her down, and then hopefully in the next hour or so after it dries, get ready for paint. Guys, little DIY tip for you. Vinegar. You want to acid etch the hull of a boat? Vinegar works perfect. Now this is apple cider vinegar. It just happened to be what I had in my pantry. Usually use white vinegar. I don't know if this will affect the color or whatever. It's 5% acidity. I haven't really checked it against the white vinegar to see if it's more acidic. But I'm going to be using a self-etching primer because we've done this before. And we know what happens when you don't use a self-etching primer. And you see people at the lake with aluminum boats and they got their paint, it's flaking, it looks like hell. It's because they didn't use a self-etching primer and they didn't acid etch their hull or buff their hull with a wire wheel or something abrasive. So today's DIY tip, vinegar. Alright guys, still day 5 here. I got the whole boat cleaned. I got it acid etched. Then after I acid etched it, I got it to where I can put some self-etching primer on it. As you can see, I have coated about 75% of the boat in this self-etching primer. Left that spot bare so I can fix this little crack here. Again, clean the crack up with a wire wheel. Got the transom off, painted back here. Thinking about maybe coating the bottom of this thing in some kind of bed liner or something, or Just something to keep those rivets sealed for if you get hung up on a log or something. I'll have to decide what to do there, but day 5 looking pretty good. Alright, end of day number 5. This is my custom camo job that I put on this here boat. I think it looks pretty good, considering it only costs about 60 bucks. Alright, here we go. Day 7, boat build. There's my old boat. There's Fat Cat. How you doing, Fat Cat? Got the boat turned over today. Well, actually did that over the weekend, but I'm including that into day 7. Got a little bit more paint put down. Just been working on cleaning everything up. Bonded some holes that were in the, JB welded some holes that were in the live well. Been out here putting reserve buoyancy foam in here. This is not to add to the buoyancy of the boat. It is reserve buoyancy in case it starts to capsize. A lot of people get confused. They think putting foam in a boat will cause it to float better, but all it does is cause the boat to be heavier. But been packing it in here. 2-inch insulation foam. And then switch out the trailers. Got it on my new trailer. Well, my nice trailer. Got the old boat on the old trailer there. In addition to day 8, the decking is in. I used some the spare pieces that I had left over because they fit right in there. For the tops of the live well, it's going to be mountain chairs up there. I cut some reliefs on it, so when you're walking from the back deck to the front, you don't get your waders or pants or whatever hung up on it. I think I'm going to maybe wire up my box tonight, depending on what I'm doing. Box is going to mount right there. It's going to have my switchboard and all my controls for all my accessories on there. As you can see, I got wires pulled down here through the drainage port area there on the underneath of the decking, and it's looking bitchin'. Alright, this is day 9 on the boat build. This is the back side of my switchboard here. Ignore that little crack. Just want to talk a little bit about what I'm doing here. These are the 3 switches that I'm installing. I robbed the placard off of the console for the boat. I'm not actually going to use the console now because the motor I'm having some issues with. It needs a stator, but robbed that off there. Got a little voltage meter on there. USB port charger, which will be sweet for the Bluetooth speaker and all that. 12 volt charging port. Then I wanted to talk about what I'm doing in here. That is a 4-channel key fob switchboard. Operates on 12 volts. I will be able to control my spotlights from anywhere in the boat. Alright, this is day number 10. I am currently in the midst of running lots of wire to get all my lights and accessories set up. Took the decking back out. It wasn't screwed in, no big deal. Alright guys, she's been a long road. Got the box in, 12.7 volts, little battery there. Bed liner is laid. Only thing left to do is mount seats and do touch-up camo paint. It is finally done. Oh yeah, and I gotta put my lettering on the side because I totally neglected to do that. Anyways, here it is. 2017's assault boat. So check this out. Key fob switch. How badass is that? Tiny piece of plastic that the needle rides on. There was little chunks of the old ones stuck inside that son of a bitch, and that's what was causing all my problems. But I mean, easily overlooked. It was so tiny. But check this out. I finally have finished my boat project, and here is my 35 horsepower Johnson. Got a transom saver, thanks to my cousin giving me a Bass Pro Shops gift card. It actually paid for the whole transom saver. But here it is. This is the finished product, minus a little panel right there. That's it. So the boat project is now complete.